Alright. Ah. I doubt that one can be edited into a thing because I was messing with my tails too much. But that's fine. I don't know that Jesse really liked that one anyways. Let me get situated here with the tails and everything now, and then we'll start Safiya's video. Here we go. Okay. I think that's good. Alright. The next video we're gonna watch is Safiya and Tyler pull an all-nighter in Tokyo. Interesting. We saw the Thailand one, or it was Malaysia. I think it was Malaysia. But yeah, so let's see what the differences are.
This is what we're up to in the Love Hotel.
Yeah.
Oh!
This is love. He's applying the other person's foot massager.
Have a good lurk, Rin.
Hello, friends, and welcome to another video. Tonight, we're gonna be pulling an all-nighter in Tokyo, and the finish line is sushi at sunrise. Let's go! It's gonna be a while till we get there, though. Now, we do some traveling on this channel to see some of the craziest things we've seen online IRL. And that's taken us to places like a cheese theme park in South Korea, the world's largest hotel in Malaysia, an underwater hotel in Florida. And though I do really love traveling, one of the worst parts about it is the jet lag. As someone with a pretty terrible sleep schedule to begin with, at least 1 or 2 days of a completely inverted sleep schedule are pretty much guaranteed whenever we travel somewhere far away. So we decided a potential good use of our insomnia would be to launch a new series where we pull all-nighters in cities we're traveling to. Not really as a way to fix our jet lag necessarily, but more as a cool way to explore the city and to see what we can do at all hours of the night and wee hours of the morning. So it's more of a leaning in situation, I guess. And in this episode, we're going to be pulling an all-nighter in Tokyo, a city where, though not all of its inhabitants are nocturnal, has a lot of stuff open late into the night. Not only for those who miss the last train home at midnight and have to wait at a manga cafe until 5 a.m., but also for those looking for something to eat, some crane game prizes to win, or who want to pick up a good foot massager for the road. The only thing we're not going to do in this video is late night karaoke, because 1, copyright, and 2, because even though Tyler was an acapella bro, for some reason he doesn't want to show off his pipes. Subscribe for Tyler acapella bro content.
That's
also
right,
subscribe
that's what I want.
if you don't want Tyler acapella bro content. And we'll see who wins. Now, when you're in a different country, jet-lagged and up in the wee hours of the morning, you're probably gonna want some data to look up where the nearest 7-Eleven is, or what that viral face mask from Don Quixote is called, in which case, you might more of a shopping district than a nightlife at Saily.com/Safiya. So thanks again to Saily, and now, back to our all-nighter.
Don't need
which
the
we're
ad,
gonna
thank
start
you.
off with some coffee. And to get our caffeine fix, we headed over to the Harajuku neighborhood, which, although it's more of a shopping district than a nightlife spot, is one of our favorite areas in Tokyo. And there was a cafe over here we had seen a bunch of Instagram videos about that we really wanted to try.
Oh, it's the latte
We are
one,
at Cafe Reissue in Harajuku, which makes really cool 3-dimensional latte art. So we wanted to see if we could get a latte shaped like our cat's head. We're gonna go in there, get some coffee, and then when we come back out, it will be dark. So, let's go. It is also currently
I love how
raining
much they
on
love
me.
their cats.
So let's go. The cafe is located in this cozy space right above a vintage clothing shop, and they make these
I mean, like, obviously. Obviously, I love how much they love their cat.
amazing 3D and 2D latte art drinks, either in the shapes of famous animated characters, or they can also work from your own custom photo that you bring in. So we ordered 2 vanilla lattes based on the same picture of our cat Cosmo.
I think this is the winner.
He's so unhinged.
Who, though he's now 3 years old and hypothetically fully domesticated, still has a lot of that deranged feral kitten inside of him.
Oh,
This is the energy we need to bring to our all-nighter.
The 2D
That's
design,
right.
our latte artist delicately painted on the surface of the drink with some liquid chocolate, and the 3D one he built in full structural relief by dolloping bits of milk foam on top of one another. Each latte takes about 5 to 7 minutes to complete, which is insane because of just how good they are.
What a lunatic.
Shout out to our latte artist, George. I thought this image would be hard to recreate, but the 2D one was about as photorealistic as you can get while painting in chocolate.
It really captures the deranged eye, the sort of protruding fang. It looks pretty amazing.
And the 3D one, though more conceptual, did really capture his spirit.
I like in this one sort of like the desperation
Look at
of
that.
the hands.
Oh, yeah, they don't
There's
fall.
something good about that.
And though I don't think most people come here for the taste of the drinks, these lattes were certainly not bad.
Tasty.
Sweet and delicious, but
I did notice Cosmo start to sort of deflate slightly as I took my sip,
Well, yeah.
which made me very sad. I feel like
I mean, like, it's like trying to drink your latte and not mixing the cream into it isn't gonna taste good. Like, that's part of what you're supposed to do. That's part of the art. It's fleeting. That's why it's so good.
I almost have to do it in one fell swoop or like sadly drink around him until he deflates completely.
and though I tried to drink around him as long as possible,
I feel like no one ever talks about the sort of wistful sadness of the Instagram drink.
Lom.
You wanna
Yep, there you
do
go.
everything you can not to ruin it.
before long, I had drank all the liquid
I'd be
I
like
could
the one dude
His
there
little
that
hands are gonna haunt me.
and had to deal with Cosmo's face at the bottom of the cup. Here comes a sentence I never thought I'd say.
Just ate my cat's face.
I just ate my cat's face. Just ate my cat's face.
The 2D art was a little harder to drink around,
Now he's got like an indent on his neck.
It's a deep V. It's deep V Cosmo.
Yeah.
deep
me in
V
college.
so
Cosmo.
Tyler opted to just inhale it, face and all.
All right, is he gone?
Excuse me.
Fatality.
Oh, all right, farewell, Cosmo.
Whoa.
See you when we get back from Japan.
So with our foam dreams fulfilled, albeit somewhat unsettlingly, it was time to get going, because reissue was closing up for the night and ours was just getting started.
It's definitely nighttime now. I think I feel caffeinated, but I also feel pretty jet lagged at this moment. I feel like the next couple of hours are gonna be kind of tough jet lag wise,
Yeah.
but if I can push through,
Right.
I could maybe
Yeah.
get to the other side.
Yeah.
To where? I don't know, but
Well,
to
after
the
noodle time.
other side.
Yeah.
But now we're going to our next stop, food in Shinjuku. Let's go.
Now, Shinjuku is a little bit more of a nightlifey area, and we were headed specifically to a famous spot called Golden Guy, which is a block of narrow alleyways with around 200 hole-in-the-wall eating and drinking establishments,
Okay.
packed tightly together to form a legendary night spot that comes alive at around 8 p.m. each night. And our destination was a small izakaya, or Japanese pub, called Odin Bar Sui 2, located on the
Sui
second
2.
floor of this building.
And we're gonna head up there and we're gonna get some snacks, some food, and maybe partake in some drink. Shall we?
Yes.
Just so you know, most izakayas, including this one, are pretty small. So it's tight quarters up there. But
Yep.
it's gonna be fun. All right? Let's go.
baby.
Oh,
And true to format, our izakaya was just big enough for us, a couple of our crew members, one regular, and the bar owner Murakami-san behind the counter.
oh, oh, oh. This is larger than my head.
And since tipping culture isn't really a thing in Japan, a common way to show your appreciation to your proprietor is to buy them a drink. And no, Murakami-san didn't spill, he was thanking us by giving us a little extra. And we thanked him by drinking that little extra.
Did I do it? Yeah. Good.
So called all nighter, baby.
Now, a shot and a half of sake down, it was time for some food. And Murakami-san specializes in Odin, which is a type
Odin!
of Japanese
Nice.
stew.
Yeah.
Though while that was still brewing, he
still
started
wanna
us
try
off with
some
some
Odin.
appetizers, which he cooked on a stovetop behind
think it's like
the
the
bar.
one
For a
Japanese food I haven't
bracing
been able to
start,
try
he
over
served
here.
up some cold firm tofu with some spicy kimchi on top,
A little kick.
Good.
Perfect.
What's wrong with that? Nothing.
Nom,
What's
nom,
right
nom.
with that? Everything.
then came a rolled egg omelet, which was actually fire,
That's what I'm talking about.
How is it?
It's incredible.
a little sweet, warm, and very juicy,
It almost has like a French toasty flavor.
Oh yeah.
and then came
Well,
a
I mean, that
plate
makes
of
sense.
chopped up bits of grilled pork with spicy Japanese mustard.
Oh,
It's like
fuck
bacon.
yeah.
Where's blood?
I think we are being anointed with protein for our all-nighter.
It's perfect all nighter food.
It's just, oh, I heard you were
Protein!
doing an all-nighter. First, let's do a shot. Now, let me help you.
Let me nourish you.
Yeah.
Now, some more Tyler lore. Tyler has not been an Odin fan in the past, having mistakenly ordered it instead of udon one too many times, but he hadn't tried Murakami-san's Odin yet, which did have some of your classic Odin ingredients like big pieces of tofu,
Oh,
That
yeah.
looks so good.
Lightly
Oh, it
fried.
does.
Nice and soggy. Block of tofu.
lots of veggies, as well as a triangle of konjac jelly,
This is how I picked it up This seems illegal. This is not how you do this.
And of course, big chunks of zesty daikon.
All right, this
Oh,
is the star
baby.
of the Odin show.
Yeah.
Radish. That's the best. You're so wrong. Radish is good, okay?
You're
But
so wrong.
Murakami-san's expertly brewed stew did also have a little bit of X factor, with some skewers of octopus,
I'm a cephalopod guy. I really like it.
and with these impressively tied little satchels of tofu with
Yay!
meat inside.
Oh, the whole thing. It's
Oh,
a
yeah.
tofu sack full of meat.
That's good. I
Yeah.
have no idea what's in it.
So eventually
good,
Tyler
that's all
had to
that
concede
matters.
he had too hastily judged Odin in the past, and
That's
that
right.
this was pretty good.
Do you feel your heart changed about Odin?
Yeah, big time, actually. I was wrong.
And hanging out in this intimate space with a little bit of drink
Beautiful. All-nighter, baby.
and a basically home-cooked meal in front of us, I would say the vibes were overall pretty great in
Yeah.
here. And though I wouldn't say we earned the spot of full-fledged regulars after just one visit, I do think I might have impressed Murakami-san just a little with my knowledge of throwback video game soundtracks, which he had been blasting the whole time.
Yeah.
Castlevania. It sounds like Castlevania. A little bit. Castlevania?
Yes, yes.
It is! It is! It's Castlevania!
Complete box.
Murakami-san, bring it!
That's what I'm talking about.
But before Murakami-san could drink us under the table, it was time for us to head over to our next stop.
Oh, I love
Taito
that.
Station Arcade, also located in Shinjuku, which isn't necessarily an all-nighter spot, but it is open until 1 a.m., so
Nice.
a pretty late-night spot nonetheless. Now, there are a lot of semi-late-night arcades in Tokyo, and Taito Station is one of the larger chains. This location in Shinjuku is one of their bigger ones, and on this fateful night, all 5 of its floors were filled to the brim with people trying to get their game on.
So we're gonna be here for the next couple of hours to burn some time, but also mostly burn some money. Because the main activity in there is crane games.
Which Tyler and I don't have a lot of experience with, but we're gonna try and win at least one thing.
I can't promise, but hopefully win one thing.
Now, when you walk into the first floor, you're greeted by just rows and rows of crane
The big
games,
duck.
which I'm sure you can tell are basically like claw machines where you try and grab the item inside and then drop it down the chute. And this first floor had mostly large plushies as the prizes, like big Pokemon characters, sharks, frogs, some giant geese, amongst others.
I kind of like the
Sorry.
Teletubby with bunny ears. I'm scheming.
The second floor is also filled with crane games, but this time, instead of plushies, they were mostly boxed figurines with little loops on the corner. Potentially higher value prizes, but they seemed a lot harder to get. And then the third floor was mostly filled with mini crane machines, with like extremely cute prizes inside.
Oh my god, meta. Mini crane game for an even minier crane game. I like this like vaguely furry edamame,
As well as some
Yeah.
gachapon or capsule dispenser machines in the corner.
which are my favorites because I don't have to do anything. I just twist the lever and then out comes a product.
Yep.
Less rewarding.
I don't really like suspense.
The fourth floor was sort of a casino/arcade mashup, all set to the soundtrack of this hands-only version of Dance Dance Revolution, or as we dubbed it,
Slap Slap Revolution, yeah, for sure. Dude, he's f***ing good at that. He's really good at that.
There were what looked like slot machines and online poker, and then some video games and retro arcade games tucked in the corner. I tried my hands at Whack-A-Gator,
Ah! I am not as good as Slap Slap Revolution guy.
and Tyler tried his hand at the vending machine, which was sorely needed.
That's what I'm talking about. Let's go play some games.
Vending machine.
Baby.
And then finally,
Yeah.
the fifth floor was a pretty serious-seeming photo booth floor. Like there were huge vanity mirrors and people doing entire hair and makeup routines up there, which did seem pretty fun. But tonight, we had a date with a crane. Now, I thought the mini crane games on the third floor might be the easiest to get a prize out of, so we started there.
Oh no!
Oh, you almost
I'm
had
devastated.
it.
But I quickly struck out across the board, like with the mini realistic chips and the mini otters
I just flipped him over. Yeah. I didn't get him at all.
and the mini plush aesthetic sandwiches.
No! No. Dude, I'm not gonna get anything.
We did briefly entertain the idea of trying to get a box prize on the second floor,
Yeah, I didn't get it. No, that's an airball.
but there was clearly some further strategy to doing this that we didn't totally understand.
It kind of feels like you're supposed to go for the little tag, but I actually think that's red herring. I think you're supposed to try and knock the box off the platform.
Or like forcep it.
Prepare yourself for even more Tyler lore.
Tyler's convinced you're supposed to forcep them. I don't think that's the case.
I think I relate to that because I got forceps.
Tyler was forcepped out of his mother's birth canal. And so now he thinks that that's a valid way of extracting a prize from a crane game.
But I refuse to go home empty-handed, so I figured we should just park ourselves in front
No.
of one of the
No
big
forceps,
plushy machines
please.
downstairs
Should we
We don't
try
need to
for the
force step
Teletubby?
Tyler,
and just
please.
grind until we got it.
Hold on your butts. Hold on your butt.
No!
You hold on your butt or not?
Apparently I didn't.
Now, after trying this many times, I can tell you it's not just about aim.
Like that.
Oh. I like the crotch hold.
Yeah, crotch hold it.
Like, I was picking the Teletubby up pretty cleanly every time, but even when things seemed promising, it would just slip out of my claw's grasp.
Oh, no! No! This is torture.
There probably is some strategy you could hone here. Maybe picking it up at certain points will make it flip over closer to the opening.
Simone
Yep.
Biles, this one. You got this.
But there are also some theories out there that these type of crane games are just rigged.
No!
And though I can't say for sure, I wouldn't be surprised if it was just like a slot machine where like every 30 tries, it'll just let you win.
Yeah, look away in shame, punk.
We spent like $8 on that.
But after striking out time after time,
Oh, come on, man. This has to be a joke.
we decided to try out a different machine in the back that also had the Telebunnies.
I'm just thinking about all the Playboy Teletubbies I could have bought with the amount of money we spent trying to get one.
And either the crane machine gods finally shined down on me, or the guy pushing the buttons in the back finally took pity on me, because suddenly,
Yes! Let's go!
we hit
Nice.
the jackpot.
Worth every yen, okay?
So here he is in all his glory, Playboy Bunny Poe.
You know what? I love him.
I love him.
It does feel better when you earn it.
And by some even more divine intervention, as we were finishing up our B-roll of the different machines, I did try and snag this shark just for the heck of it.
Whoa! What?
First attempt,
And what you're seeing
baby!
actually did happen. I got it on my first try.
Dude,
Fuck
do I
yeah.
have the magic touch? Am I?
Oh, that
better at
one's
this
so
than
cute
you?
that's right by her.
And either it was the jet lag wearing off, or the pure adrenaline from winning Playboy Bunny Poe,
Just very pleased.
but suddenly I was feeling kind of awake. Okay,
Nice.
so our next stop is Don Quixote, specifically
Yay!
the Mega Donkey in Shibuya. Don Quixote historically was a discount store in Japan, though nowadays I'm not sure the prices are much lower in there than at other stores. But it is definitely kind of a must-visit slash meme for a few reasons, but notably, almost all of its locations are open late into the night, and many are open 24/7.
And I've seen so many TikToks of people being like disassociating in Don Quixote at 3 a.m. So that's our goal. Maybe not quite 3 a.m. yet, but late night discount shopping. So let's head inside and disassociate in Don Quixote. Let's go.
This Mega Donkey is 7 stories tall, and when you first walk in, it is instantly pretty overwhelming in here. The music
Yep.
is loud, there's streamers everywhere,
Yep.
Immediate overstimulation.
Yeah, I can see that.
How can
Like,
you disassociate in here? It's so.
like I could not. I don't think I could take the Mega one. I want, like, if I ever get to Japan, I definitely want to go to a Don Quixote, but I don't think I could take a Mega one. There's just gonna be too many people.
Well, actually, maybe I can. I could, maybe.
and the place, even around midnight, is pretty crowded.
So everyone else is pulling all nighter too.
Now, besides its chaotic vibe and famously earwormy theme song, Don Quixote is famous for selling pretty much anything and everything under the sun.
Cat got your
Hey!
bag.
And there are a ton
More
of videos
Telegram-
online
or
about the
Teletubby
kind of
stuff.
products you have to pick up while at Don Quixote.
I love that sign.
Yeah.
It says popular with foreigners.
A lot of these haul videos then even conclude with buying a suitcase at Don Quixote to bring your mega haul home in. So though I don't want to have to drag around too much tonight, I do want to get at least a mini haul.
It's less of like an easily influenced thing and more of like a fear of missing out thing, where it's like you're in
Oh,
Japan.
the
if you don't
shrimp
buy
would be
this now,
so
you'll
cute
never be
for
able to get it
Cosmo,
again.
though.
I'm not easily influenced, I swear. And our shopping
swear.
really got going on the second floor, which was an interesting mix of hair care, toothbrushes, and snacks. Both plenty of Japanese snacks, but also brands that we have in the US that just have super different flavors in Japan.
Welcome to the land of Kit Kats.
There were peach flavored Kit Kats, cherry blossom flavored Kit Kats, red bean sandwich flavored Kit Kats.
Manager recommended, baby.
So many Kit Kats, in fact, that we decided to get a bunch and do a taste test for a short that will come out at some point.
At some
Wasabi
point.
flavor.
It's a popular one.
That sounds just crazy enough for a TikTok.
With the hair care aisles came a parade of viral beauty items that I've seen before that I really wanted, but I knew it was not a good idea to be carting around huge amounts of viral hair mask.
Oh my god, and they like sell it in like giant Capri Sun packages.
Bring back to the States.
So I tried to contain myself, which got even harder on the next floor, as it was the bona fide skincare and beauty section, which had a lot of stuff that was on my list.
Why do they look like delicious caramels?
I want to eat them. I'm getting this.
Viral toners, viral cleansers, viral face masks.
Although I've heard that this one is the viral one, but this one is the really good one.
Ooh.
That's what I've heard.
Okay.
So maybe I should get both.
Viral cushion foundations, and viral lipsticks that I just couldn't pass up.
This I saw on shorts. I saw it on YouTube Shorts actually,
Whoa.
not TikTok.
Oh, watch yes, baby.
This is like an
They look
AirPod
like-
shaped like lipstick case. This is
Yeah.
the tester, so it's a bit disheveled, but looks fun, right?
And there were maybe a
That's so
couple items I
funny.
found that could
That's so
actually be
funny.
useful during the rest of our all-nighter.
No,
Like the self-heating aromatherapy eye masks.
they're kind of like
Yes,
those hand warming
I have
packs, but for
those.
your eyes.
Wow.
I
And
have
they're
those and
very
they're so
calming
good.
and rejuvenating, and
you
we
call
could
me
maybe
rejuvenating.
we could do one
Yeah.
tonight,
Okay.
right?
Tyler did also have his eye on some foot products,
We're looking for mid all-nighter plantar fasciitis relief, right?
Yes.
So maybe not this. That's more like foot skincare.
Yeah.
but more on that later. By the time we got to the 4th floor, the crowd had started to thin out. Maybe it was getting later, or the clothes and jewelry were just less in demand, but I think everyone was missing out, as
Immediately, I am drawn to the selection of samurai swords in the back.
Within eye shop, yes, good.
Wow.
I don't think they'll let you bring that on as a carry-on.
Maybe you could put it in the check bag.
more realistically, there were some t-shirts I was interested in, as well as some niche Pokemon socks, and Don Quixote penguin Crocs.
Don Crocode.
What?
Oh, and then Mrs. Don Crocode.
But the thing I decided I really needed
Okay, this is a must.
was a comically giant backpack,
This is my replacement for a Don Quixote suitcase.
which I feel like would fit perfectly amongst our family of other giant clothing.
It like toddlerized you. You know, like when a kid has like a giant backpack? Yeah, that's what you look like.
And for some Safiya lore, yes, I was a giant backpack kid. Though no,
Yay.
thankfully, not a rolling backpack kid. Now, the 5th floor was mostly toys and souvenirs. There was a big Sanrio section, some wax fake food, some Studio Ghibli miniatures, and some Pokemon figurines.
Look, it's Cunty Superior.
And right next to the Smisky figurines and the Magikarp hats, the kids' toys quickly transitioned into the adult toys.
Oh,
Whoa!
it was oinks.
Whoa!
Yeah, it's pretty much wall-to-wall vibrators.
Some of which were behind a curtain,
Vibrators on the horizon, vibrators to the left, to the right, to the behind, in the behind, everywhere.
and some of which were not. At first I thought these were fleshlights, and it turns out they are. So,
Yep.
the more you know.
Oh,
As we
Tenga.
ascended to the last few floors, I
Oh,
did find
Tenga.
myself getting lost in the donkey dimension more and more.
Dragons! Now that's what I'm talking about, people.
How long had we been in here? I did not know. What was in my basket? I could barely remember. And yet, we forged on. Next up, to the tech products and tech accessories. And beyond speakers, ring lights, and a whole section of beauty gadgets,
It's our beauty gadgets. We're filming a whole video with beauty gadgets later.
we did finally find Tyler a foot product to help his aching feet.
Okay, wait, this might be a winner.
A strap-on vibrating foot massager, and then the turbo version.
Look at that guy. He's literally Super Saiyan right now.
Look at the difference between the two.
I mean, why would you ever choose this one? You gotta choose this one.
You want this one?
Yeah.
Oh my god.
And I think it was just past the book nooks and right next to the entire wall dedicated to Kirby where I entered full Don Quixote state.
Had I reached disassociating in Don Quixote? I might have. I might have reached it. I think it's the wall of
Finally.
Kirby's that's doing it for me. This
Yep.
is who I want to be.
Oh,
Hard to
Kirby.
me.
This is who I truly be.
So,
Aw.
goal achieved, I guess. Now, we had been judicious enough with our haul that by the time we reached the 7th floor, we didn't need to buy a suitcase from the giant suitcase section.
I think the giant backpack is going to suffice for us, but that doesn't mean we won't necessarily be back here later this week.
So instead, we joined the giant line right next to it.
I think this is the line. Maybe we should get in it.
And after a bit of a wait, we eventually escaped the overstimulating halls of Mega Donkey and headed out into the ever-lightening night.
Not a bad haul for jet-lagged and slightly disassociating whilst shopping.
You restrained yourself.
I think that just means we're coming back later in the trip. Yeah.
And for a complete vibe switch, our next stop was somewhere a little more private.
Okay, so we've officially entered Uncanny Valley time. It's very late, but it's not really early yet. So we're gonna spend the next couple of hours at a love hotel. This love hotel, Hotel Sarah, right behind me, bedazzled in all her glory.
Now, a love hotel is basically a short stay hotel meant for just 2 people. Yes, as the name implies, generally for knocking boots, and they are, as a general rule,
Knocking
open
boots.
24/7. So
Okay.
bona fide all-nighter establishments. And I've seen quite a few videos of people trying out themed love hotels in Japan before, so I've always wanted to visit one.
Come on in. There are other couples here. This is why we're being very covert. We're gonna come back down and film the lobby when it's more empty. It's kind of popping right now.
Yeah.
There are people at the touchscreen choosing rooms.
And Hotel Sarah is one of the only love hotels left in central Tokyo that still has over-the-top themed rooms, like a camping themed room, a train car themed room, and more.
This is us.
Yeah?
You can tell by the hospital above the room number. Shall we?
Yeah.
I don't know what the horse jockey means though.
We ended up choosing the sexy doctor's office room,
What the
this is the
fuck?
door.
Okay.
Don't come on. Oh, come on in.
and once we got past the, I guess, mud room,
All right, you can go all the way in now.
All right, cool. Here we go.
here is our love hotel suite. And my
What
first
the
impression
crap?
was spacious, as the non-doctor side of the room was legitimately bigger than the hotel room we were actually staying in on our trip, with plenty of amenities and a decked out vanity. And once I saw the giant wet room shower / bathtub,
Ooh.
It's pretty big actually.
Yeah, it looks big.
I was ready to move in. Though there were some sexy, not just a normal hotel room touches, with the party favors behind the bed and the adjustable
Yep.
mood lighting.
That makes sense.
Big time purple.
Do you like this?
Like in a sexy way?
Is this working for you?
But of course, the star
like
of the
that.
show is the attached sexy doctor's office annex,
That's right, baby. It's been a year. It's time for your checkup.
featuring a realistic examination table
Oh my
with
god.
Conveniently placed mirror.
a box full of doctor time accessories, as well as some
Oh.
sexy x-rays on the wall.
Zoinks.
Although there is also what seems to be sort of like a knee replacement in the top right.
Well, they need grounded realism.
It is sexy positions, but also she needed an x-ray on her knee.
That's why she was there.
That's why she was there.
That's
There's
why
also
she was
an eye
there.
test with apparently some suggestive innuendos hidden in the Japanese text.
I can't tell you what they are, but apparently there are some.
And to round out the room, there's also a guest book for those who have visited the doctor's office to sign.
This room is busy. Dude, this is like people who stayed in here like 2 days ago. People love it in here. I mean, I can see why.
And after inspecting all of the details of our room, it was time for some Love Hotel activities.
This YouTube video is going to remain PG-13. Or R-rated. Whatever. But not X-rated.
So we decided to have a PJ party instead, featuring some of the stuff we had bought at Mega Donkey and also some stuff you can order via room service, which at Hotel Sarah is not food, but rather a large variety of items on demand,
Sodas,
Sorry,
costumes, PJs, potentially sex toys, vibrators.
which you can order via the very large TV.
Suddenly watching curling, Scotland versus Japan.
Oh, I see menu. Here we go.
Though obviously some of the nurses' costumes fit our Dr. Feelgood theme very well, we did find some cute sets of matching pajamas, as well as a few more activities to fill out our PJ party itinerary.
Are you curious what this alligator is? I mean, you wax an alligator.
Definitely gator golf. Oh no, maybe it's not.
Yeah, it's not.
Though we did pass on the over-the-counter Viagra.
You wanna take some strong D?
Wow.
The answer is no.
Strong
I don't think the rest
D.
of our team would appreciate it.
Strong D.
Our order was then promptly delivered to our door,
Ta-da! A little shopping basket full of treasures.
and after almost losing a finger to what turned out to be teeth Jenga,
See, I was right.
Jenga.
Tyler and I slipped into something a little more comfortable.
Kind of like Smurfs.
And it was time to whip out some of the stuff we had brought from Don Quixote and play
the fuck?
podiatrist.
Oh yeah. Oh, look at those prods.
That is intimidating.
That is Love Hotel-esque, baby.
The vibrating foot massager was a big hit,
Ooh.
Is that working for you?
Ooh, I like that.
Yeah?
That's tightening.
though that does mean for the rest of this segment, there will just be a sustained vibrating noise in the background.
See, this is how you push the buttons.
But don't worry, it's just Tyler's foot. Now, in the basement grocery floor of Don Quixote, I had stumbled upon these little dudes in what seemed to be like a bachelorette party display,
Oh, hello. What have we here?
which, yes, are location appropriate,
Sperm shots.
Unfortunately, that is what they are.
Well, spermy shots. We're getting them.
and Tyler promised he would take one with me.
Without the heads, they're much more appealing.
Elegant, yeah.
Cheers.
And despite how they looked, the flavor was a lot subtler than you would think.
It's really not bad.
Yeah, it tastes pretty good.
Almost like a plain vanilla coconut type flavor.
Yeah, could have been a lot worse.
Oh, yeah.
Yep.
Yeah, no.
Goes down easy.
Just don't think about it.
Just don't think about
And then
it.
to give my tired eyes a rest, I also busted out my lavender
Yay.
self-heating eye mask,
This is totally gonna mess up my makeup. It's fine. I want to do it. Oh.
which was actually super relaxing.
Wow, actually a great segment.
I love the Love Hotel.
Though the cozier we got, the
Yep.
closer our PJ party came to becoming just a full-on nap. But we couldn't actually fall asleep because that's against the rules of the video.
That's right.
Blindfolded
No,
vlogging.
no
Goes
sleeping.
the territory of the Love Hotel.
And that maybe it's a little sexy. You know,
Yeah.
we have a vibrator, we have a blindfold.
Yeah, they're just being used in different ways.
So it was time for us to nut up, get out of bed,
Whoa. Oh, it's bright.
Welcome to reality. It's 3 a.m., Saf.
Honestly, that helped me.
change back into our real clothes, and take on our final stop of the night, which was, at long last, sunrise sushi, baby.
Yeah!
Except it was actually still a couple of hours before sunrise, but since this place is in pretty high demand, we had to get there early. It's located at the Toyosu Fish Market, which is the main fish market in Tokyo. A lot of it is obviously a
this
working
the
market
new
where they
one?
hold a giant tuna auction at 5 a.m. every morning, but there are also a lot of restaurants inside the market that serve the freshly caught fish. One of the most famous of which is our destination, Sushi Dai, a longtime favorite whose popularity has skyrocketed even more with the many Instagram and TikTok videos about it.
We made it. 4 a.m. in the sushi line.
4 a.m., baby.
We got there around 4, which is around when you should get in line if you want to eat morning sushi,
excuse me.
but one of our producers, Loretta, had gone ahead and gotten in line at 3 just to make sure we would have a spot for at least the two of us.
Ooh, baby.
So,
Very nice.
thanks, Loretta.
Second line.
I think I see some brightness in the sky.
Look at that.
But it all felt worth it when we finally put our names in at around 5 a.m.
Let her rip, baby.
Though we did then have to wait for another hour before Sushi Dai actually opened at 6.
Do you have any of those leftover yen?
Oh, you mean from the arcade?
Yeah.
In fact, I do.
Just enough time to grab our last vending machine coffee and to catch some of the first glimpses of daylight.
Make it to the break of dawn, baby.
Oh my god, it is the break of dawn.
Yeah.
That's right now.
Break it down.
Break of dawn.
Tyler knows nothing of Twilight, okay? So ignore him completely.
But after
I don't
milling around
either.
for a
It's
bit,
okay.
it was finally time for our reservation.
I'm
Now,
excited.
Sushi Dai is
Sushi.
an omakase restaurant, meaning that the chef will choose your meal for you, and you have basically no say in the matter. Although you can choose if you want morning sake or not, and we figured, why not have a little nightcap?
That's no sperm shot. That's for damn sure.
And a 12-course sushi menu here is about $40 per person, which is a pretty insane deal.
Oh. That's good.
So after some miso soup and a little egg omelet,
Dude, we are on an egg wavelength right now.
came a parade of fresh raw fish unlike anything I had
Oh,
ever
it
seen
looks
before.
so good.
Cheers.
Some were things that seemed familiar enough, like fatty tuna and snapper,
He's like baptizing them.
Oh, baptized by lemon.
Father, Son, and Holy Spirit, baby.
which were all really good and well garnished,
Actually, the lemon made an impact.
Nothing is ordained, baby.
sometimes with ginger, sometimes with garlic, sometimes both.
Bonito.
Garlicky?
I don't think I've ever.
Zesty.
Ooh.
I
Though
didn't know
there
that
was
they
plenty
ate
of
fresh
sushi we had
bonito.
never tried before,
Oh, yeah. That is some
Horse
chrome
mackerel.
fish, baby.
like this chrome horse mackerel and swordfish
The swordfish did taste like a barbecue chip.
Scallion goodness.
and tuna cheek steak, the steak of the sea.
Is it steak or fish?
I think it's steak.
It was fish.
That's super good.
Is that fish or is that steak?
It does taste like steak.
Now, I think the idea of getting sushi so early in the morning is that you get like these super fresh fish, and this all
Yeah.
did taste very fresh, but the omakase does also get you out of your comfort zone, trying things you normally never would.
Yep.
Mollusk, baby.
They probably do stuff
the
that
chicken
like,
in the
they
shell.
have
And
fresh.
for us, that was definitely this abalone, which looked pretty intimidating, but after taking a
Honestly,
bite,
that looked
It does kind of
good.
taste like chicken.
That's very poultry.
and we ended up really liking it.
I'm astral planing. I'm getting drunk. It's sunrise. I'm eating just sushi, just piece after piece. I'm just shoving them in my mouth.
And after popping some gorgeous orange salmon roe like a
Oh, that
bottle of
looks so
celebratory
good.
champagne,
Is that a flawless victory right there?
it dawned on me that we had made it, as it was nearing 7 a.m., and it was definitely officially morning.
And I think we're still awake. I'm pretty sure. I'm like 90% sure we're still awake.
Are we awake?
And with the rush of adrenaline and accomplishment, I realized I wasn't all that tired.
I feel like we nailed this.
Yeah.
I think we successfully pulled an all-nighter in Tokyo.
Yes.
Yay!
I do think we had a pretty awesome night, experiencing a bunch of things I've always wanted to try, and I would definitely do them all again. Except
The
maybe
sushi
next
looked
time I'll
amazing.
try and visit a slightly more out-of-the-way mega donkey, just to try and avoid the midnight rush.
I'm feeling pretty pleased.
Yeah.
Though I can now confidently confirm that this experiment
Immediately
does
got
not
ice
help your jet
cream.
lag, because I am thoroughly confused.
I'm not sure if I want to pass out immediately or just kind of like free ball it and stay up for the rest of the day.
Yeah.
Who knows
Yeah.
what the right plan is?
Right.
Fucking
So,
free ball
good
it,
morning,
man.
Tokyo.
Stay up
Good
for the
night,
rest of the
us.
day.
Subscribe for more all-nighter content.
Yeah.
Actually, please do let me know if you want more all-nighter content because it's a little hard.
Yes.
So if you don't like it, we won't make more.
Tell
but if you
us.
do, let us know.
We will.
We'll at least consider it.
Yes.
And with that, we will see you guys next time.